Hello everyone, today I'll be doing a video on beginner Minesweeper, which is obviously the easiest, which if you're starting the game you should be playing a few games of beginner at least. They're very small, simple game board, not too many mines, not too many random or hard scenarios, just pretty simple stuff if you know how to logically deduce and count. Very easy, so I'll just start with a walkthrough I guess, and maybe do some example faster solves at the end, but not really a big deal. So just click it in the middle, one in the corner, so this has to be the mine, and since this is the mine, it means that these all can't be mines because it's already in contact with this mine, and one means that there's only one mine surrounding it. Same for this, one in the corner, this has to be the mine, and since all these are ones, it means that this mine is the one that the one is indicating, so this is not. Since these are two adjacent twos, as well as the one at the corner, you can tell that these two have to be mines, since these are the only options surrounding these two twos. So this two cannot be a mine, these two, because this two is already in contact with these two that we have already determined are mines. We'll just left right click on that two, and we deduced here. Now one in the corner again, this is the only option, and same as this one in the corner, this is the only option. And since this two says that we already have the two mines in contact, that means that we have deduced that these two aren't. And I'm going to go here with this two, and I guess these two, same as last time, these two have to be the mines, so this mine is corresponding to this one, so this cannot be a mine. And two, so it has to be these two, so here. So now this is one of the random cases you usually run into for all levels. It's a very simple one, especially in the corner. Basically, only one of these two are mine, and only one of these two are mine. And basically it could be either these two, or these two. Or in some cases just one here, or this doesn't, we have no idea about this. We know based on flagging there's only two mines left, so it's either these two or these two. So that's why sometimes randomly clicking on the corner will not really work in this case. So we have to choose either one of the two and there's no way to deduce any other case, so let's just click here. It's not, so it has to be these two. Since we know after clicking here, this 2 is only in contact with 2 blocks left, so this one has to be a mine, and of course for 3 this finishes off. So now these two are in contact with this, and it matches up perfectly to its count. So this one cannot be a mine, and we're done. Let's try it once more. 10 mines, pretty simple. Click. This one has to be a mine. As you can see, there's only one mine surrounding these. And of course, for these 3 ones, it's very easy to tell that this is a mine. And this is also a mine because of this 2. You can see what's surrounding this 2 are only 2 unknown blocks. So there have to be mines because it says there have to be, because a 2 means there has to be 2 mines surrounding it. So because of this 2, we know that these 2 are already mines, so we can click on this. And it's a 1. So we can further deduce that these 4 unknowns surrounding 1 cannot be mines because this one's already a mine. And it isn't. And of course, in the very corner, this has to be a mine because of these 1s. So now let's go here. We see a 3, and it's only surrounded by like 3 unopened blocks, so this one has to be a mine because 3. And because of that, we see that West 1 and 2 are already satisfied by this and that, so this cannot be a mine. And this 1 is already satisfied by this, so this cannot be a mine. And after opening these 2, we see that these 4 cannot be mines because it's already satisfied by this. So it's not, and we opened up more of the game board. This one cannot be a mine, this one has to be a mine because this is the only one that can satisfy these 1s and the 2. And now we don't know, and for this we don't know now because either one can satisfy these 2. And so we go to this corner area. So because this is the only one that can satisfy, and this is the only one that can satisfy that. And now this 2 has already been satisfied, so we know this is not a mine. It's a 3, so we don't know which one, but obviously this 1 is already satisfied by this mine. So for this one, we know that we can double click, left right click to open these up. And of course, pretty clear that this one has to be one to satisfy this 3. So now this 2 has to be satisfied by this only option. And then the last one, click, done. So now we'll just go through it faster. Let's do it faster, maybe less commentating. So start this one and these 2. And I'm going to click here. And I guess this is one of the harder ones to deduce in basic terms using the basic strategy I described previously, but we see a 3 here and a 2 here. So there's only one more mine needed to satisfy the 2 because there's already one mine here. So this one mine can either be here or here. It can't be in both, or else 2 will not be satisfied. And we see 3, it needs 2 more mines to satisfy its requirement. So the 2 mines can be anywhere here. So it could be these 2, or the left and the rightmost. But we know to satisfy 2, only one mine could be in these 2, so a mine has to be here. Because otherwise, if mines are both here, then it means that the 2 won't be satisfied since this one's already existent. So since we put 1 here, we see this 1 is satisfied, and now we can continue on. The regular, usual logic, so it's 3 has to be this one to satisfy, and this 2 is satisfied now, so click this 2 is also satisfied, so yeah. So this 2 has to be here, this block to satisfy it, and yeah, and this 2, simple stuff, and it clears up the game board, and it's just simple stuff again. This 2, only these 2 can work, only this can work. Now we clear these out, and we're done. Let's do another one. Open. Pretty simple, just get the simple ones. Only one to satisfy this, only one to satisfy this. Open here. Now in the corner, this one to satisfy. And then open. This one to satisfy. Open. This one is satisfied. This one is satisfied. And now the 2 is satisfied. And this one's already satisfied. Open. Only option here. Open. Only option here. Open. Open. And it's satisfied 3 has to be here. And that's pretty much it. So overall, pretty simple. Don't really go into it. Once you start playing a lot, you could get more patterns, recognize more things that you don't really need to flag for everything, or know ahead of time what's what. But overall, it's pretty nice. And that's it for beginners. Hopefully you learned a bit from here, and see you next time.